Magic offseason Ja Morant trade proposal after Grizzlies fire Taylor Jenkins held the Magic trade for the Grizzlies Ja Morant now that they have fired Taylor Jenkins. The Memphis Grizzlies were the No. 2 in the Western Conference for most of February. Now, they might land in the NBA's play-in tournament. Things have gone south quickly in Memphis, and it resulted in the Grizzlies firing head coach Taylor Jenkins just 9 games before the postseason. The way this season is trending, Ja Morant might end up on the trade block this offseason, and if that ends up happening, the Orlando Magic should make a deal for the talented but troubled point guard. Magic trade proposal for Ja Morant. Magic receive Ja Morant, J. Huff. Grizzlies receive Jet Howard, Jonathan Isaac, Goga Bitadze, Cole Anthony, to first-round picks, to second-round picks. Magic have one of the best wing duos in the NBA with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner on the roster. Both players have established themselves as stars, but the team still seems to be a piece away from emerging as a true championship contender. Morant could be that missing piece, considering he might be the best player to hit the trade block this offseason. The point guard position is arguably the weakest spot on the Magic's roster. Jalen Suggs has been good as a lead guard, but he might be best suited for the shooting guard position. Suggs' defense and shooting would be perfect alongside somebody like Morant, too. The Grizzlies' point guard is a superb athlete and one of the best drivers in the NBA. He'd put tons of pressure on opposing defenses, opening things up for Banchero and Wagner in the process. The biggest concern for Orlando would be Morant's three-point shooting or lack thereof. The Magic have been one of the worst teams from beyond the arc for a few seasons now, and Morant is at risk of shooting below 30% from deep for the second straight season. With shooters around him in Memphis, that weakness has never been too big of a problem, but there could be a spacing issue in Orlando that exposes the point guard and prevents him from maximizing his skill set. Even so, the Magic would at least have to consider this trade. Morant is only 25 years old, and he was considered the future face of the NBA before his off-court drama. Even though his statistics are down this season, he is an established superstar, and opposing teams would have a near-impossible time trying to choose who to slow down between Morant, Banchero, and Wagner. What is wrong with the Grizzlies? The Grizzlies might be growing tired of Morant. Although the NBA didn't punish him, he was in the news for a gun-related incident yet again. This time, Morant made a finger gun pose in a game against the Golden State Warriors, which came after 2 suspensions for brandishing firearms. Morant didn't learn his lesson after the first time that he was suspended, and he put himself at risk to discipline with the recent hand gesture. On top of that, the Grizzlies are a mess right now. After being the No. 2 seed for most of February, the team has struggled before and after their decision to fire Jenkins, seemingly making them destined for the play-in tournament. Memphis is currently the No. 8 in the West, and they are 3-7 over their last 10 games. They've particularly struggled against playoff-caliber opponents, and they seem to be on track for an early postseason exit that could lead the Grizzlies to move on from Morant as their top option. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a much better defensive player and was an all-star this season, so the team could view him as their franchise player going forward. With that said, the Grizzlies have been good more often than they've been bad this season. Morant made up for his questionable celebration decision against the Warriors with a game winner against the Miami Heat, although he got fined once again for using his famous gun gesture to celebrate that victory. Morant is a great player, but he is a flawed one, too, both when it comes to on-court play and his decision-making. With the Grizzlies going in the wrong direction, don't be surprised if the point guard is made available via trade this upcoming offseason.